Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 2 of Serendipity. This one is titled Face to Face with Your Crush. He was just so sweet, handsome, and the greatest hero ever. You would make up stories in your head about meeting him one day and how he would fall for you immediately, and then you'd date, get married, and live happily ever after. You looked from him back to your hot cup of cocoa in hand and sighed heavily. Oh, how embarrassing. The first time he actually acknowledges me, I have no skirt on, and my shirt's been ripped open by a guy who intended to rape me. A shadow fell across you and you looked up. It was Deku again. You froze in awestruck admiration for your favourite hero. Are you feeling better now? Deku asked softly. Yeah, you said as you looked back down again. You couldn't bear to look at him for too long. This whole situation was just so not how you ever saw it happening. Did he hurt you? Sorry? Did that guy hurt you in any way? Deku asked, his voice growing serious. Oh, no, you saved me at the right time, he said softly with a weak smile. Glad to hear, he said with a relieved sigh. They'll be letting you go soon, so be safe, okay? You nodded glumly. The brief encounter with your hero crush was almost over and you hadn't said anything meaningful. It's not that you didn't have anything to say, it's just that you didn't have the oomph to say it. You were feeling very flat, to be honest, and you just wanted to go home, curl up, and cry. You watched sadly as Deku walked away, his rippling muscles flexing under his costume as he moved. Why did we have to meet like this? You moaned internally. You unlocked your door and pushed it open later that afternoon, flicking the hallway light on and walking to the kitchen. You were living in your own apartment now, free as a bird and broke as hell. You looked in the cupboard for something to eat, but there just wasn't anything that really took your fancy. So you went to your room, changed into your PJs and flopped onto the bed. Pulling your phone out, you connected it to the speaker system and clicked your favourite playlist, falling asleep almost instantly. When you woke, it was the next morning, so you decided to get up for work, sort out your lunch, before heading out the doors. Hey Yin, did you watch the news last night? One of your co-workers yelled as you entered the office. No, I didn't. Why? You missed your favourite hero then. He was saving people at a bank robbery, the co-worker said brightly. Your face fell. Yeah, I know, I was there, you said in a flat tone. Oh, you mean you met him out the front? The co-worker asked, misinterpreting what you meant. No, I was there, you said emphatically, as in I was in the bank when it got held up. Oh my God, the co-worker yelled. Are you okay? What happened? Sudden flashbacks entered your mind and you grimaced. I'd rather not talk about it, you said sadly as you walked past your office mate and made your way to your desk. You sighed as you plopped down. It was going to take a while to forget about what happened. Not that anything actually happened, but it was still terrifying all the same. Deku sat down at his own work desk, going over the paperwork of yesterday's events. He had attended a few crime scenes yesterday, but for some reason the bank robbery one stood out in his mind. He flicked through the papers till he found the bank one, scanning through the form and filling it out, the image of your scared face coming back to him clearly. He sighed. I hope she's okay. I didn't even get her name. He filled out the report and then continued on his daily routine. Yin, we're going to Sushi Train tonight. Come with us, a female co-worker called. You knew people had been whispering about you all day and that they were trying to do something nice for you, but still you weren't really in the mood. Oh, thank you, I'll pass, you said with a weak smile as you gathered your things and stood to leave. My shout, she said with a sly grin. She knew you were strapped for cash, and this would be an impossible offer to pass up. You wavered. Oh, okay, I'll come, you sighed. Atta girl, she praised with a grin. You forced a smile. The night went well, and by the end of it you were starting to feel a little better. You had had good food, and it was now full in your belly, and you were surrounded by all of your work friends. Yin, did you need me to drive you home? One of your workmates asked. No, it's fine. I literally live 3 minutes from here, you said with a smile. I'll be fine. You sure? Positive. Thank you anyway, you said, smiling again. The night ended, and you exited the shop, waving goodbye to your co-workers as you headed off down the street. You were deep in thought as you walked along the familiar, quiet streets, when all of a sudden you felt an uncomfortable change. It was quieter than usual. You looked around. You were alone. That's odd. Usually there's more people around at this time. As you passed under a street lamp, you saw someone in the alley nearby. Your heart leapt in your throat. Just keep walking, don't look back. You picked up the pace, your work shoes making so much damn noise you couldn't hear if anyone was following behind you. A rough hand grabbed your arm and bag and you screamed. "Shut up and give me your bag," the voice growled. You threw the bag off your shoulder towards him and turned to run. "Not so fast," he sneered, gripping his fingers into your arm. "No, not again," you screamed internally as he turned you around harshly. Let me go," your quivering voice rang out as you tried to shake him off. "Let her go," a strong male voice said from behind your attacker, and you looked over your bag snatcher's shoulder and saw a hooded figure standing there, hands in pockets with head lowered. "Keep moving, dumbass," your assailant growled at your supposed hero. "I don't think so," the hooded man said with a slightly devious chuckle. "You'll let her go now." And there ends chapter 2. Stay tuned for chapter 3 coming tomorrow.